Cybertron, our home. For generations, it has been a peaceful world, until pride and a lust for power divided us. Now we fight enemies who were once our brothers.
Whoa. Oh. Sorry about that. The game was holding me hostage for a second. It would not let me have my mouse back. Hi, everyone. Been a while since I used this model. Hold on. Make sure everything's working properly. Alright. Should be good now. Hi! It's been a little while, you guys. And by that I mean almost a month. The model's mostly finished now. All the basic movements are done at least. But our subscription ran out on it, and we're taking like a week off for a vacation because we're going down to Combo Breaker here coming up soon. Not competing this year just because we aren't really confident enough to ever put ourselves in that situation with a fighting game. But we will be down there. So if you see our theater operator, give him a shout out. With that said, tonight we're gonna be finishing up War for Cybertron because I meant to do this like 3 weeks ago, and just did it because I was working on rigging. So the main plan here is to get through Combo Breaker. Then when we come back, we're going to attempt to get all of the physics on our model done in a couple days. And after that, we're just going to probably be streaming Night Rain for a little bit because that comes out at the end of the month. So that's the current goal. And with that said, we're going to get over to our main screen and start gaming a little bit. So it's been a while. It has been a while. So for the record, last thing we did was we broke into the Decepticon prison to rescue Sentinel Prime, who was not dead yet. And we fought Soundwave. And now we're like, we gotta go to the core of Cybertron or whatever. Yeah, to the core of Cybertron because it's been corrupted with Dark Energon. We need to cleanse the core and save the planet. So we're gonna be starting on To the Core. Optimus, Ironhide, and Warpath. Well, I'm not gonna pass up Ironhide. Why would I ever pass up Ironhide? Alright, I passed up the old man.
Embraced his destiny as leader of the Autobots. Optimus Prime leads a small band of
I forgot they were like the
from the clutches of Megatron.
The council
but to do so
is still around in this one.
The mightiest Autobot guardian ever created, Omega Supreme.
Omega Supreme. Gotta go save Omega. Alright, been a while. Let's see how this goes. No, you're just an idiot.
Great! The Decepticons are locking down. I can bring this kid, Optimus.
I agree.
To find out.
It's because he's a cannon.
Yeah! Now that's an entrance. Dial it
Hey,
down a notch, kid.
that's a hell of a way to start this.
Kablam!
We're a team, Warpath. Let's focus.
It's
on
so
finding
funny that
Omega
like,
Supreme.
yeah, his weird space truck. It's so funny that like, the game is like all the Autobots are so G1, but then the game is like war crimes and big giant murders.
What have they done to you?
They're torturing the poor fella.
Ratchet, this is Optimus. We've located Omega Supreme. Can you access the terminal here remotely and find a way to free him?
Negative, Optimus. The system is too
Look
well
at all those
protected to hack.
planes.
But if you can find a way to weaken their power grid, I might be able to get in.
Oh. Let me just save some ammo here.
This is just my style.
I'll keep the scatter blaster for now. Alright. Grenade. Granada.
There.
It's like
Blast
hold
the
B
power
to throw
cells.
your grenade for some
I
reason.
get to shoot more stuff? Score! Boom!
Come on. Ah, there we go.
Did it. I'm in. The whole facility's in lockdown mode. Guess they know you're there.
Yes, because a
Wonder how
certain
that-
someone.
I'll punch up a holomap. There. First thing you need to do is hack the main security console. That'll cancel the lockdown.
Okay.
We've got company.
Warpath, watch how a pro deals with these creeps. Sure thing, old-timer. Just tell me when the pro shows up. Ah, look at mine falling.
Ironhide is so much better than you. Shut up, Warpath. You suck. Oh, Optimus. Oh no, that was Warpath. Pushed us into like the geometry and like the perfectly incorrect location.
He looked like a target. You keep pulling the trigger, they'll keep falling down.
Whoa, how did you live? I'm so used to like punching a guy and them just exploding instantly.
My weapons need to cool off.
There we go. Okay, I'm remembering how you aim in this a little bit better
Sweet.
now.
Over shields.
Be careful, Warpath.
Ow.
It may be a trap.
It was a
Be
trap.
aware. We've got cloakers nearby.
Oh god. I hate these things.
Like your enthusiasm.
They do like no real damage. They just kind of exist to be annoying. Slaughter. The man behind the slaughter. I don't play any of those games. Wow. Thanks, Scatter Blaster. Alright. What? Oh.
There. Unlock the security console just ahead. Watch out.
Watch out.
You look at me funny.
Oh, just seeing guys just like scream and explode into 50 pieces. Yeah, leave it to the old man to do it. I see how it is.
Look at all the hardware in here. It takes all of this just to keep Omega locked up?
He's one of the toughest Autobots that ever lived, kid. You bet it takes all this.
Bum 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 ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum, bum 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 ba-da-da-dum. Gotta continue crawling through these green, these brown fucking hallways.
Weapons overheated.
Are you not dead? What? Unload a thing straight into a guy's head and it doesn't kill. I see how it is. Secret. The repair ray, which is unfortunately useless unless we're in co-op. Which I don't even know if you can do co-op anymore due to the servers being down. Maybe if you're on a fan server or something. I got you, big boy. Kill him.
Great work. Just one
One
more
to go. Soundwave!
I need you to charge.
Now you won't ever get a headache again.
My goo goo, where is he? He's not actually gonna be here.
Watch out. They're coming in.
God, the scatter blaster feels so fucking bad on any normal enemies.
Rockets out.
We.
Weapons too hot.
Alright. I'm going up. Like 2 inches, but I'm going up. Be freed, Omega.
Time to
Oh god, I just remembered what this segment is. Oh, this segment kind of sucks.
Prisoner designate Omega Supreme is unsecured.
Status liberated. That did it. Let's get in there and help him out.
If I remember right, this is a defend someone segment.
Systems
Powering up.
Autobots.
Or at least it will be in a second.
While he recovers.
Get that rocket out of my face!
Omega Supreme, be strong. Or you fucking. Ow.
That'll teach you to look at me funny.
That'll teach you to look at me. Fuck. Ah, fuck. I remember to control any of this shit. Mine launcher. What?
For the glory of Megatron!
Oh, okay.
New
There we
leader,
go.
Optimus
I
Prime.
figured it out.
Identified. Omega Supreme.
Hi, Omega.
We're glad you're free, Omega Supreme. But I need you to open the Omega Gate immediately.
Systems weak. Repairs required.
Ratchet, do you copy? I need you here. Double time.
I'm on my way, Optimus, but it'll take me a few cycles to reach you.
Alert. Inbound
Down Decepticons.
Defensive perimeter advisable.
Good. I'm itching to blast somebody. Now you're speaking my language, Ironhide!
I'm thrilled.
You heard him, Autobots. Get these defenses online.
Ah, crap. I hit the wrong button again.
Energon. We can restore ourselves here.
Ah, okay.
My weapons need to cool off.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
I'm here, Optimus.
Here comes Ratchet.
Keep those Decepticons off me while I patch him up, would you?
Now we have to defend Ratchet. While he juices up.
Omega Gate sequence initiating.
Good use ammo right there.
Kill. No think, only kill.
I set my gun to perforate.
Omega Gate
Damn.
sequence
25% complete.
Is that it? We won?
They won't give up that easily. Reload and power up before they come back.
Gotta open up all the gates.
Omega Gate sequence 50%
Do
complete.
actually want these.
All right, I've repaired Omega's vitals, but he still needs more work before he can finish opening the Omega Gate.
We
Heads up, Autobots. Snipers.
well, that explains this.
Hey, guys, I'm getting shot to pieces here.
That was a solid shot. Well, now you won't ever get a headache again.
Weapon systems recharging.
Shoot him full of
Sniper's dead.
Hey, guys, I'm getting shot to pieces here. Weapon cooling complete.
Unfortunately, there are quite a lot of them.
That was a good use of ammo right there.
Decepticon rocket inbound. Spectre missiles deployed.
Ba 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 ba.
Now you die. Hey, guys, I'm getting shot to pieces here.
Hey guys, I'm getting shot to pieces. We're out.
Keep those cons off me.
Trying. There is quite a few of them.
Optimus, my systems are critical.
Oh my
I need
God.
assistance. Keep those cons off me.
I'm trying, Ratchet. I'm trying. You're not making this easy.
Weapon ready to fire.
Wow, this gun sucks.
Cooling weapon.
Hold on.
Autobots, take cover. Heavy weapons squad approaching.
Optimus, my systems are critical. I need assistance.
God. This section sucks bad.
Is that all you got?
Mine deployed! Mine deployed! This isn't getting any better.
I love how inaccurate this rocket launcher is.
Weapon's too hot.
That's another
Got
wave
him.
down. But gear
Woo!
up again. There'll be more.
There'll be more coming.
Ratchet,
Forgot
we
how
can't keep this up
long
forever.
this sequence
What's your
is.
status?
I've got Omega's primary capacitors restored, but I still need more time.
Keep working, Ratchet, but be aware. It looks as though the next wave is coming from the sky.
The next wave is coming from the sky. Oh,
Those cons off me.
I wanted to try and activate that, but the wave literally got here before I had a chance to. Which is really cool. I haven't found any ammo.
Rerouting power to weapon systems.
Omega Gate sequence 75% complete.
Optimus, my systems are critical. I need assistance.
Trying, but I'm being shot by like 50 trillion tanks and sniper rifles and yeah, this probably the worst sequence in the game, I would say. Feels a little fair to say.
Always happy to get more ammo.
Ratchet, we can't keep this up forever. What's your status?
I've got Omega's primary capacitors restored, but I still need more time.
Keep working, Ratchet, but be aware. It looks as though the next wave is coming from the sky.
Alright. We now have infinite ammo. Wow! It sure would have been nice to have this last time, but it turned off before I could get here.
Omega Gate sequence 75% complete.
Give me a second.
I literally can't see that guy. I was getting shot from a location I literally could not look at.
Here they come.
Alright, one down. I love generic defense section. The funniest part is this game does have an actually very fun horde mode. It's just this. This made like a way worse version of it for this mission.
Autobots, I can't work when I'm getting shot at. Brace yourselves, Autobots.
Rerouting power to weapon systems.
Weapon time. Ow, right through the stinger. I think that made a statement.
Hide behind this for a second. Alright, one down.
My weapons need to cool off.
Where's the other big boy? I know there was another big boy. Where's he hiding? Right there. God. Made it. Hey, we're now allowed to play the actual level.
Complete. Core entrance available.
Ugh. Oh no! It's the same tank mini boss from earlier.
Defender can do.
Autobots, Omega is nearly battle ready. Hold that destroyer off just a little longer.
You heard him. Dig in. Open wide and say ah.
Hey, can you not shoot me and shoot the other guys instead? Okay, never mind. He really didn't want to. He didn't want to lock onto anyone but me.
Decepticon destroyer, look out!
It's really cool that I haven't been able to find like a single thing of healing, by the way, this entire time.
They're not so tough from the rear. I'll show them what a defender can do.
Autobots, Omega
I'm
is
aware they're
nearly
not that
battle
tough
ready.
from the rear, but he's
Hold
not
that
locking
destroyer
onto
off
anyone
just a
but
little
me.
longer.
You heard him. Dig in. Almost there.
Alright,
Just need a little
big
more
boy
time.
mode.
You know what I'm not concerned about? Grenades.
Wait for my health to come back. My health? Alright, he's almost done.
There, it's done.
Omega, free. Omega.
Kill him, Omega! Wow, bonk. Well, that guy just got fucking cut in half.
Optimus, I'll need to complete Omega's repairs at headquarters.
Thanks, Ratchet. We'll continue to the core without you.
Okay, off we go. Ah, now we can actually play.
The High Council
Now that
told me
we've
about the
defeated
corrupt
that, like,
properties of Dark Energon.
what,
The closer we
15
get
minute,
to the core,
20 minute segment?
the more dangerous and unstable Cybertron may appear. The core rests at the very center of Cybertron.
Wow, Keeling.
We'll have to jump this to continue.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Of course you are. Let's get it over with.
What's over here? Yeah, no, I'm good. Whee! Whee!
I felt that.
Look! The corruption is spreading more quickly than I had imagined.
Optimus, this growth is really unstable. Watch those spikes. They look like they'd hurt a lot.
What are those things?
What's the matter, kid? You never seen a space slug before?
There he
They're part of
goes.
Cybertron's natural defenses. They'll eat away at the Dark Energon's corruption.
The corruption sealed us in. We're stuck.
Let me give it a try.
Optimus, use your big axe. Cut through. There we go. Playing like that generic Stinger music again.
Something's not right.
What is it, Ironhide?
I don't know yet. But be ready. Something's coming.
More Autobots to destroy. Weapon ready to fire.
Found the
Now we're stuck and stuck. That stuff is tough.
My axe can't cut through this much corruption. For now, we have other matters to deal with.
Gotta give this thing a little time to cool.
There we go.
Get that rocket out of my face.
Rocket boy. Ow. I literally walked into that one. I have no one to blame but myself.
Watch out! They're coming in.
You've got some nerve there, Disruptor.
I love big axe.
Now you won't ever get a headache again.
Rocket incoming.
Oh no! It's the same guy, but he has a shield. Watch out, everyone.
Make me lose my patience.
There sure are not enough enemy types in this game. Anyway, he's been dealt with.
Roller? They sent a roller after me? Weapons overheated.
Optimus, stop getting in the way, please.
What is that? You hear that?
Worm. Worm. Hi!
Ba weep, Grogna weep, ninny bong.
What was that?
That's the universal greeting.
I don't think it worked.
We have nothing to fear, Autobots. The slugs will count us as friends.
Oh, I was in the way. He wants to keep going. Goodbye. overshield. Into the gunk he goes. It's really funny because this game had co-op by default. Whenever you like get to like a secret pickup like that, there always needs to be two. Whee!
Huh? It's a dead end.
You hear that sound? What is
Slug.
that?
It's Slug. Slug.
Whoa! Those
Slug
look
with
like
turrets.
on their backs.
Like, I don't know why they have turrets on their backs,
They can
but
sense we're
it's
here
time
to
for a
help.
turret sequence.
I set
This
him
is
in
such a weird level because it's like they shoved all of the like types of gameplay from from this generation of gaming into it. Like here's your forced defend the point and your forced turret sequence.
This place is crawling with Decepticons.
Of course it is. They took over the core of the planet, bro. Yippee, infinite ammo.
Megatron has an entire army down here.
It makes sense for Megatron to have the core so heavily protected. It's his most valuable asset.
Up, 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 it up, it up, 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 up. They're on the floor behind us, even. Corrupted worm.
Did you see that?
How could I not see it?
Actually, just an aerial shooter shmup section. They're gonna come in line. Worm! Kill the worm. Kill. Kill big worm. Now kill flyers and kill big worm. This isn't really challenging. I like how the worms just sat there the entire time. I remember the level after this being much more difficult, but also very fun. Oh, that guy just fucking died. I did it by accident.
That'll show him.
I literally killed him by accident before I even knew I was supposed to. Why am I almost dead? Fuck. Worm is back.
What is this thing? It won't leave us alone.
Whatever it is, it's standing between us and saving Cybertron. Autobots, charge!
Kill Worm. Worm has cowered it out. I like how the slugs can could tell we were saying charge. Gun them all down. Worm.
Optimus, the floor's collapsing!
Rest in peace, Worm. Oh, it was my overshield health. I see.
Autobots, report your positions.
Oh
Where
no,
are
we've
you?
been separated.
I have no clue where I am.
I don't see either of you. Or the slug I was riding.
We need to regroup. Move forward
Cool.
and stay in contact.
Luckily, I have this big thing that
Ironhide,
says
I can
Optimus
see
is
you
right
from
here.
my platform.
Optimus, there's a release gate blocking the way.
Hold on. I see a switch that might help.
It worked.
Ironhide, I've encountered another floodgate. Do you see a control panel nearby?
Optimus, I've got the drop on a squad of Decepticons. I'm gonna take them out!
Wait, no! Why does he always do that?
Because he's stupid.
There you go.
Now, let's find Warpath.
We're like really in Cybertron's guts. Digging around in there.
Careful there, Hawkeye!
Fucking spiders are back.
Next time, wait for us.
We see you, Warpath, but we can't reach you. We'll try to find a way around.
Do, 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 do. I remember this mission just in particular being long and not that interesting. The last one I remember being fairly difficult but really
I think I'm at
cool.
the control station for that area.
So I decided to refresh on that one. That's the final mission. That's not just a boss fight for the Autobots.
That
It's the
did it.
flyer mission.
Keep them coming.
Yeah, and thanks for not shooting the control panels first.
Ironhide, I'm beginning to think you're jealous of my fine aim.
Okay, well I guess that was happening. By the time it registered, I was already dead. That's great. Oh my god, it put me all the way back here.
Report your positions. Where are you?
I have no clue where I am.
I don't see either of you. Or the slug I was riding.
We need to regroup. Move forward and stay in contact. Ironhide, I can see you from my platform.
Yeah.
Optimus, there's a release gate.
I know you
blocking the
can.
way.
Open the
Hold
damn
on.
door.
I see a switch that might help.
Since I have to do this again.
It worked.
Ironhide, I've encountered another floodgate. Do you see a control panel nearby?
There you go.
Now, let's find Warpath.
Optimus, I've got the drop on a squad of Decepticons. I'm gonna take them out!
Wait, no! Why does he always do
Dumbass. Alright.
Next time, wait for us.
We see you, Warpath, but we can't reach you. We'll try to find a way around.
It's literally right here, Optimus. Okay.
Warpath. We're
So
at
we
the
know
shore
now
of
this
an
time
Energon
that it's
river,
gonna try and
but
drop
have no
sewage
way
on
of
me that
crossing
kills
it.
me.
Hang on! I think I'm at the control station for that area.
That did it. Keep them coming.
I had to know to target these.
Yeah, and thanks for not shooting the control panels first.
Okay.
Ironhide, I'm beginning to think you're jealous of my fine aim.
I can't be jealous of something you don't have.
Get his ass. Cook him. Cook that loser. Get him, old man.
Good work, Warpath. We're across now. It's leaving a trail of corruption wherever it goes.
Decepticons inbound!
Are they really?
That's showing him.
I don't know if I can count these things as Decepticons because they're not really Insecticons. It would be kind of sad if this was this universe's version of the Insecticons. Here they come, finally. Yeah, just keep funneling yourselves in there. Ah!
That was a good use of ammo right there. You keep pulling the trigger, they'll keep falling down. Inbound.
There we go.
Let's get the last of those floodgates open.
Let's get the last of those floodgates open.
Hi guys, welcome back.
Look, that's the outer shell of Cybertron's core.
Wow.
Doesn't look good, Optimus. The whole shell's been corrupted.
Tank. Kill him, Slug. Damn. Damn. Okay. Not really any reason to do anything over there. Goodbye, Optimus Prime. You'll be remembered in the annals of history as the guy who got left behind.
You all right, Optimus?
These are sacred
No, he's not.
grounds, Ironhide. The core provides energon and life to all of Cybertron. It pains me to see it defiled this way.
Thought it was just could be like outside the window.
Optimus, this whole area is unstable.
Nah, he's just gone.
We need to move carefully.
He'll
Especially
spawn
you.
in at some point.
What? I can be careful. You be careful.
I can do
What,
some
grenades?
good with this.
The entrance to the core lies just ahead.
We really did just leave Optimus behind, huh?
There's no telling what we'll find in there.
Like he's on fucking comms.
By the way, Optimus, it's nice to see you step up and be the leader I always knew you could be. What took so long?
That is a story for another time.
I'll gladly hear it wherever you are, Optimus. I'm sure it's like a really cool story. Over here. There's a lot of locations in here that don't seem really necessary. There was a secret. A collectible secret. Wow. Wow. Optimus is still missing. He's all the way up there, actually. Hopefully he shows up for the boss fight that I think we're about to do. Well, Ironhide and Warpath, I guess we're saving Cybertron out here. There's the core. Optimus isn't here, but there's the core.
Energy from here. Ugh. Dark energon is everywhere.
Don't waste any more time. We need to destroy the corruption and...
Oh no. Worm. Latching on.
It's that thing that's been following us.
It's feeding off the core's dark energon. Autobots, take it out.
I don't like that there's a thing large enough that it can feed off the planet's, like, core.
What the? My shots are just bouncing off it. How is that possible? This isn't working. We need to find a weak point.
Its armor is too thick.
Just keep shooting it in its stupid mouth.
It's running scared.
I don't think so, kid.
There's no need for friendly fire.
Warpath just shooting Optimus in the fucking head. Back down he comes.
Blast your way through. Sorry. Watch out for those claws. They're pretty nasty.
Oh, okay. Fucking radical. Oh, he's going up. No! Optimus, you fool! Okay.
Give it everything you've got.
I don't want to be a whiner, but well, we must have heard it.
Then keep hurting it.
If I just stay over here.
Oh, you're all delicate and such. Watch out for those claws. They're pretty nasty. That's going on your permanent record.
Laser time. Yeah, there wasn't much I could do about that. Wow. 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 World's most dangerous jump rope game.
Give it everything you've got.
That it? Damn, that worm sucked.
We did it. Nice job, Autobots.
Yeah, that really was it. Wow. That mission was mid.
You have delivered me from the foul influence.
That mission was like aggressively mid.
But I am afraid my spark is corrupted.
We're too late.
I can survive if I shut down my systems completely. But the process will take millions of years, during which
This is fucked up. We're just talking to
Cybertron
Primus, and he's like, I gotta go nap
We
for
must
millions
leave
of
our
years.
home if we are to survive.
Like, that's God.
The line of crimes has failed, yet hope still remains. I offer a portion of my spark to take with you to the stars. For as long as it survives, so shall I. Will you accept
Here
this
comes the matrix of
responsibility,
leadership.
Optimus Prime?
I will.
Behold, the matrix
Of leadership.
Cybertron recognizes and welcomes Optimus Prime, keeper of the Matrix, leader of the free Autobots.
End of mission. Chapter 9, Aerial Assault. This is the last actual mission. The final mission is a boss fight. You air raid as a scout. Jetfire as a scientist. And Silverbolt also as a scout. We're going to go with the scientist because it has the sentry gun that's busted. And also it's Jetfire.
The core is too damaged by Dark Energon to sustain life on Cybertron.
You done
In order
fucked
to
everything
repair
up,
itself,
Megatron.
The core must shut down for millions of years. Carrying the power of the Matrix of Leadership inside him, Optimus Prime must sadly order the evacuation of the entire planet if the race of Transformers is to survive.
To all Autobots within range of this signal, our planet is dying. We have no choice but to take to the stars. I am ordering the evacuation of
Just
all
jumping
Autobot
right to the
cities,
evacuation.
effective immediately.
Oh no.
What was that?
I told you to stay and defy me was to die, and no one defies.
No one. They aren't trying to stay and defy you. They're leaving.
He's insane. Cyberbolt, ready your soldiers. We need that gun offline now.
It's so funny how much of this game is just like jumping ahead. Like we somehow jumped through the entire evacuation process. Alright, time for the final mission. Time for fucking space combat with planes.
We lost Delta 3! Got another transport out of control!
Bum, bum, bum. This is probably the coolest set piece level in the game for what should be obvious reasons.
Look at this! The bodies everywhere! Hold steady. Focus on the ones we can still save. Silverbolt, do we even have a plan? The Energon Bridge draws power directly from Cybertron to fuel the gun. We'll follow the beam up to the station and shut it off.
That'll give the transports enough time to escape.
Keep moving. Head through the beam conduit.
Watch it! Get too close to that beam, and you're either fried by radiation or zapped by a plasma flare.
No kidding. I can already feel it searing my circuits.
Do 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 do. I do wish the planes felt like they were
Nice
a little
flying,
faster.
Wow. Is that the relay station?
Yes, it splits the beam to redistribute power. I never thought I'd have to see it again.
Kick in those afterburners, Autobots. Every second counts. Terrific. Here comes the welcoming committee.
Unfortunately, like, air-on-air combat is a little rough in this game. They do give you some platforms here. Luckily, all of our shots are homing. Here we go. Fucking whatever, man. It's the boss from Chapter 2.
Blast the weapon systems!
It's the boss from the other flying missions.
Watch out for those rockets.
Take some of the sting out.
do 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 do. Oh, these rockets do like no fucking damage. Like our default gun does so much more damage than the rocket. It's hilarious.
It's not over yet. Watch out for that central laser.
There's a lot. There's a lot going on right there.
Wait for it to charge up, then blast it. It's charging again. Shoot it.
Ba 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 ba. Da da da. It's really funny that they have to like make sure you have infinite ammo only for the jet missions. Do 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 do. This is such an unthreatening laser. Like, it ain't doing shit. Do 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 do. Oh my god, it gets one more go around. Of course. Hey, just explode already, please. There it goes. Firing off a couple more Atano circuses.
Yeah! That's our ticket inside the station. Shoot your way in.
There. Disable the safety locks.
Oh. Just... There we go. It wasn't letting me do it. Boop. Reuse boss fight with a slight twist defeated.
Destroy the control node. Step back.
Time to go.
The crash exposed some exhaust tubes up ahead. Looks like we found our entrance.
It's just drifting out. Makes sense. I mean, we are in space. Alright, into the space station.
It's gonna be pretty choppy in those vents.
This must be the coolant room.
The beam that powers the gun runs so hot, this entire area is dedicated to cooling it. We can disrupt the cooling process. The gun won't be able to fire.
How do we do that? Well, I say we start blasting stuff.
Now you're talking, Silverbolt.
Bum, bum, ba-da-da.
Rockets inbound!
Weapon systems recharging.
There we go.
Hello, Bug rockets. They're so streamlined.
What a fucking nerd! Oh my god.
That got their attention. Decepticons incoming.
There, activate that terminal. We need to pinpoint the location of the coolant pump so we can shut it down.
Yeah, watch out for grenades!
Realize I actually have the wrong gun on right now. Problem.
Cooling weapon.
Oh, nice arm you got there.
Do 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 do. Can I get a better gun around here somewhere? Please. There we go. Okay.
Got another rocket inbound.
And we're good now for most of the mission. Just get going. Fine.
Typical. Decepticons inbound.
Batter's ready.
Go my turret. Slaughter.
Blast that vent door open.
Out of energy.
Silverbolt. I gotta say, I wasn't thrilled when Optimus
Off we
named
go.
you leader of the squad instead of me.
Really, Air Raid? You picked now to talk about this?
No, hear me out. What I mean to say is, you don't entirely suck at the job. You know, for a guy who's afraid of heights and all.
Very funny, Air Raid.
It's a compliment.
Is
All
it?
right, guys, the coolant pump is just ahead.
Let's take it down.
They just abandoned me, by the way. They just completely flew ahead. As you can see, there's a lot more going on in this mission than the past couple ones on these fucking fights. Like there's a lot going on here. There we go.
Yellow alert. Coolant pump deactivated. Beam subject to overheating.
Great job, guys.
Access hatch open.
The main controls are below the surface.
Oh,
of
we're
the
in like a
coolant.
loop.
Quickly, get into
Okay.
the subcoolant pod.
Wish they'd run out of those rockets. Blast those Decepticon freaks!
They've decided they want to stay in the bubble. I don't know why they've decided to stay in the bubble. But they're dead. I don't know what their plan was.
From here, we can find the main control room and flush the rest of the coolant out of the station. Okay, we still have to flush the tanks. Head to the coolant control room.
Let's move, Autobots!
Ah, it's a fucking cloaker area again.
Watch out! Cloakers! Decepticon traps approaching!
Weapons overheated.
Show my turret that doesn't give a shit about cloakers.
Strike!
Fine addition to the ranks.
It's so funny that the turret just doesn't give a shit about cloakers at all. Like... just completely turns these sections off.
Nice job. Keep moving.
Good job, big turret. You've done it again. Always invest in big turret.
What exactly are the odds of
It
us
solves
making it
all
out of
life
this?
problems.
Focus, Air Raid. Optimus is
You guys
counting on
coming?
us. No matter what, we will see this through. This is it. The coolant control room. You've got the controls straight ahead. Ah, what the?
Oh no.
Jetfire.
Hi.
After all this time, you've come home.
Hi.
Jetfire. How does he know you?
Long story. Megatron, enough lives have been lost. You've got to stop this madness.
It's not actually that long of
You
a
should
story.
have joined my Decepticons when you had the chance, Jetfire.
I wear the Autobot insignia with pride, Megatron.
There is no pride to be had in humiliation and death. Decepticons, attack!
I need to recharge. Rocket it. I guess that's the beat. Show up there! Just down another one. Sugar fingers.
Right? What the It just missed over and over again when I was inside of his asshole. That's fun.
More fuel for the fire.
Ah, what the?
Jetfire.
Let's try this again.
All this time, you've come
Ow.
How does he know?
No flying
Long
like
story.
this. Megatron, enough lives have been lost. You've got to stop this madness.
You should have joined my Decepticons when you had the chance, Jetfire.
I wear the Autobot insignia
Insignia
with
with
pride,
pride.
Megatron.
There is no pride to be had in humiliation and death.
Everyone be aware.
Decepticons, attack!
Let me at I wish we had 1,000 more like you.
I love how if you shoot the gun good enough, it like your teammates will just start like pulling your pants down and like sucking your dick. Like for real.
I guess that's the beat.
Your cause is lost, Autobots!
Never. We'll fight to our last spark. They're here.
Weapon systems recharging.
And now we start getting some new fucked up guys. They saved a couple guys for the very end of the game.
Those Decepticon freaks.
But here comes flyers with miniguns.
That's how I prefer Decepticons. Riddled with blast holes.
Your training is paying off.
Those missiles away.
Nice shot.
Pretty easy when you just have a minigun.
Weapon systems recharged.
Like, how's robots? The last mission kind of sucked.
Bring me their
This one's more interesting. Although it's a definite difficulty upgrade. Oh, 2 big boys at once, huh?
You're gonna die!
Nah. No, you are. Goodbye. Goodbye, too. This is the power of having a turret.
You want some of this? Weapons over here. You're scrap metal now! Now that's how you finish a fight. Quickly, drain the coolant!
Sniper rifle. Scatter blaster. Yeah. Drain. Coolant.
Alert. Coolant levels lowering.
In your face, Megatron!
Jetfire! How long before it hits critical?
Every nanoclick counts, but we can accelerate the process by overloading the pulse regulator from the station's nerve center. That would definitely finish it off.
Well then, lead the way.
No minigun for you. Go.
Structural integrity at 95%.
Up the tunnels.
Coolant immediately.
That's good, right? This is good.
Jetfire, you were dead on. The station's coming apart at the seams.
Not fast enough, it isn't. When we get to the nerve center, we can really cause some damage.
Red alert.
It's a dead
Structural
end.
integrity
No such
at
thing.
90%.
Jump down through the coolant.
Alert.
Here we
Energon
go.
beam integrity is compromised.
Incompetent fools! Find the Autobots immediately!
Welcome to the
Autobots have overloaded
big
the entire
fucking...
cooling system.
Yeah, a lot of these rooms are gonna be, it's time for the room that fucks you.
Yes, sir! We're almost there, guys.
Like, I think we've
The
got
nerve
at
center
least
is
like
just up ahead.
3 more rooms that are like really fucked up coming up, if I remember right.
Bring it, Auto!
Intruders! Decepticons!
Melt them down! Burn through them, Autobots!
Welcome
Don't
to the
even
sniper
slow
rifle
down.
room.
I never do.
Red alert. Structural integrity at 85%.
Okay, wings of stone. Ready to fly.
Luckily, we can just fly in this entire mission.
Watch your heads! You want more?
There's not a lot the snipers can do from all the way up here. So we only really have to worry about Big Boy.
Got a grenade coming in! Out of energy!
Yeah, luckily once they're like standing like that, you can just kind of ignore their gimmick. Especially if you're above them.
Curse you, Autobots!
Like that. They're not a very menacing enemy type.
That's how I prefer Decepticons.
Like the snipers are more of an issue in here.
Engines firing. Wish they got out of those rockets.
So,
Right, wings of stone.
oh We have a big melee guy down there. Anything else? Or did I handle all of it? Looks like I handled all of it. Oh, there's two of them. You can tell that they're really like starting to struggle a little bit with their limited enemy comps. Good job of exploding each other, idiots. There we go. Yeah, not much of a threat, that one.
Enemy sighted! You're a fine addition to the ranks. Rockets up!
Problem solved. Yeah, I was expecting that one to be a bit more of a pain, but we kind of just dismantled that entire room. Oh, well, sorry about that, you guys. You probably shouldn't have been escaping down like the energy hallway or whatever.
Look at that! The beam is just eating those guys. Yeah! How do you like that, deceptive creeps? Out of energy!
Red alert. Structural integrity at 80%.
Ooh, that's a rough way to go. Whee!
Up ahead, fire! Got another rocket inbound! Down another one. Complete. Nice enthusiasm. Keep it up. I need to recharge.
Yeah, no, it is. Every voice actor of the time is here. Like, like we're gonna get back to like Johnny Young Bosch Bumblebee or whatever soon for the final mission, if I remember right. Because I think the final mission is just like Bumblebee, Ratchet, and Optimus again.
The nerve center is just ahead. All right, we're here. What now, Jetfire? We need to overload the beam's pulse regulator. Hit those switches on the far panel.
Oh yeah, this is the fucked ass room I was thinking of. Ooh!
Conservation of ammo. Feel protected in here. Got another rocket inbound.
Bop.
Danger. Plasma rising to critical level.
Now throw that second switch.
And here comes Big Boy.
Blast the pulse regulator.
Danger. Plasma approaching critical level.
Watch out! Decepticons incoming! Hold them off! We have to give the plasma time to overload.
Dum, bum. Actually, I might be thinking of yet another different room.
Danger. Plasma level at 90%.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
I hit the wrong button. It tried to tear out the thing again. That's fine. We just hit the shortcut.
Plasma approaching critical level.
Watch out! Decepticons incoming! Hold them off! We have to give the plasma
Time
to
for
overload.
snipers in the wing.
Respectable shooting. Get some of a grenade! Vehicle approaching.
Okay.
Plasma level at 90%.
That's what I'm talking about.
I did say stuff was gonna get a little fucked in this room.
Watch out! Decepticons incoming!
I was not lying
Hold
about
them
that.
off. We have to give the plasma time to overload. Decepticons are firing grenades. Time for the big guns. Ha! Dead on target. Just down another one. Huh. Grenades! Seek cover if you can! Weapons overheated! Not getting any better!
Their fucking damage output is so high here.
Training is paying off!
China, there is another healing around here.
Decepticons are firing grenades!
God. I was visible for exactly like 1 second.
One less Decepticon to worry about!
Danger. Plasma level at 100%.
Come on! Overload already! No need to rush on my account. I like blasting Decepticons. Every nanoclick longer means more Autobot deaths. Hold your ground! Here comes another wave!
It's all just fucking snipers and guys with overshield.
Ready to fly! Cooling phase complete! Leave out those pesky unwanted bullets! Here comes our Decepticon vehicle. Be careful! Watch your chassis! Need to pull off. I'm ready. Let's do this!
Danger. Plasma level at 110%.
Okay.
110%? Goes that high? No, that's the point! It's about to blow!
There we go. Made it. Woo! Bum, bum, bum. We're not done yet, by the way. Here we go. Time for the next phase of this long-ass mission.
What just happened?
I must say, Autobots, your stupidity is staggering. Did you not account for backup systems at all? No? Pity. Decepticons, find the Autobot intruders and dispose of them immediately.
Well, great. What do we do now? We kill it at the source. Autobots, full thrusters. We need to find a way into that gun.
Here we
We'll blow it
go.
up from the inside. Now you're talking, Silverbolt. Turrets! Autobots, find cover!
There's a lot more guys here than I thought.
Afterburn is ready!
Alright. Luckily, dealing with a couple guys in turrets isn't actually that hard. Like, it's not like they're very accurate.
just behind that barricade.
Fine. How do we get past it? There are the controls.
Too useful to just leave this here. Hard to argue with results like that.
Retreat now!
Straight!
Alright, there we go. Owned. Owned.
It's opening. Let's move.
Triptychon, the Autobots are keeping the rest of their transports grounded. Take aim at the planet's surface. Destroy Iacon City! As you command, Lord Megatron. Readjusting alignment.
Here we go.
Bombardment of Iacon.
Fucking
that?
Triptychon
Did
time.
that thing just talk?
Here he comes.
And it's about to fire on Iacon. Autobots, there at the energy conduit. That's our point of entry. Go now! Move!
It wasn't enough that we already blew up Iacon once. We need to blow it up again. In we go. Into the
Inside
guts.
the gun now, Optimus. We'll disable it ASAP.
And how exactly are we supposed to disable this thing?
There's got to be some kind of weak point.
Yeah, here's the fuck-ass room I was remembering.
That sounded like laughter. Was that laughter?
Silverbolt, we're taking a pounding down here. Get that gun offline.
Come on, guys, hurry! Every time that gun fires, more Autobots die!
You cannot stop me, little Autobots. I am Triptychon. I am your death.
Oh, great Primus. I think this gun is a Cybertronian.
I live to serve Megatron.
So we've got a bunch of big boys
Aim for
along
the
with
fuel
multiple
cells on the back of the
tanks.
destroyer.
Luckily, once you get far enough away from the big boys, they aren't too much of a threat anymore. They have fairly decent travel time. So you can just kind of do this. The problem is they're going to keep flooding the room with smaller dudes, if I remember right, as well. Hey, Chris! Thanks for the raid. Welcome. We're in the final like mission before the last boss. I hope you guys had a good stream. We're inside of a giant space dinosaur right now. Ugh. How is it? Fairly good. The mission before this was kind of a little mid because it was like a defend the point and then a turret sequence. But ending on a flyer mission is always a good idea.
Out of energy.
Whoa. Playing his Jetfire right now. Luckily, these guys, despite being very big, aren't that much of a threat. I was remembering this room actually being a lot more difficult back in the day, but we're kind of just like bullying the shit out of them. Despite this room having like two mini bosses and the turret guys. I did not expect we would fucking shred it that quick. In we go.
This looks like the Vapor Quantex chambers. Keep going! Look out! Don't let those mashers catch you!
Alright, let's go. I'm excited to get to the sequel, because that's the main reason I'm revisiting this, is because I wanted to replay this before finally playing the sequel, because we never got the chance to back in the day. But we remembered enjoying this a lot, and it's aged pretty well. There's a couple little rough areas. We got to go blow up his conversion cog.
To his original form.
We don't even know what his original form is.
Big T-Rex.
But anything is better than this.
Big T-Rex is not actually very much better than this. Go through the laser hallway.
Location is now target locked. Powering up for maximum impact.
Blast it! They're gonna kill Prime! Move, move, move!
Bum bum bum. I love how spiky and evil his architecture is, because, like, of course it is, right? But it's also really funny that, like, there isn't a lead-in to Trypticon showing up. Trypticon's just here. Like... Conversion cog or transformation cog or ET cog. Yeah. This was how do I put it? This was the era where they were trying. This is a weird game in a little bit, because it's a lot of its characterization is very G1 deprived, but it's got that like edgy, like adult, like not quite Michael Bay, but we want to be cool and serious vibe. Despite all the characters' personalities still being like G1 based. No. Alright, it's time to go.
We need to get out of here now.
His mouth is opening up. Magic of the Align community. Yeah, the Align continuity. Very weird period of time.
We made it. Now, let's finish this guy off.
Here he comes.
You haven't defeated me, Autobots. You have only untethered your own destroyer.
What's it gonna take?
He's just gonna go punch Iacon himself.
We're not finished with him yet.
I do like this Trypticon design. It's a cool like modernization of just a big T-Rex. Feel the burn of my laser. Sure is a line, buddy. More like a dinosaur being guy than a robot dinosaur. Yeah. It's mostly just so that they can have a cool-ass boss fight at the end. But also, it makes sense because at this point in time, how the fuck him being a Cybertronian that vaguely resembles a dinosaur, like kaiju monster, makes more sense than a T-Rex. Considering they haven't quite been to Earth yet. At least I think not in this timeline. It's a little, this is the Starfire Explorer sequence. Yeah, I do enjoy this last mission a lot. Even if they do start kind of running out of, like, enemy configurations near the end of it.
You cannot hope to defeat Trypticon.
Same way Grimlock is a team. I think they actually explain that in the sequel, don't they? Doesn't that have something to do with Shockwave in that one? Bum 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 bum. Ah! Wow! Wow! Ow. It's really funny because if I remember right, Grimlock is like a straight up just T-Rex. See you, Trypticon.
Let gravity do the rest.
Down he goes.
Optimus, Trypticon is falling out of orbit. We're tracking the descent, Silverbolt. We'll take it from here.
It's still really funny that this game, like, doesn't have, like, a proper end. Like, the final mission is called One Shall Stand, but you're just fighting Trypticon. Alright, we have Bumblebee. Ironhide. The Marvel comics, he was specifically based off the still living dinosaurs in the Savage. Oh, yeah, that would make sense. I haven't gone back for the Marvel ones. I should do that at some point. We read the entirety of IDW earlier in the year. That was fun, although certain parts of that started falling apart due to Hasbro mandates near the end. And it's Ironhide, Bumblebee, and Optimus. Yeah, of course. Anyway, you gotta do Optimus for the last mission. Sorry, B.
The orbital cannon is offline, but has revealed its true form to be none other than a savage monster named
Trypticon.
It races to the planet's surface like a meteor, hungry to enact revenge on the Autobots.
And that's it. That's our plot. It's time to go beat up Trypticon.
Look, there it is.
I definitely remember this fight being a bit more annoying than Omega Supreme, but Omega Supreme is just kind of a big bullet sponge.
Silverbolt, this is Optimus. We pinpointed the crash site and are moving in for
Off we go.
I want you on standby in case there's any trouble.
Roger that, Optimus. We're jetting your way, but it'll take us some time to reach you. You think that hunk of junk could survive a crash from orbit?
Yes.
Trypticon is as tough as they come.
Trypticon's a big boy with a big body.
You'll have better luck targeting his weapon systems.
Ow.
Thanks for the tip,
Ow.
Silverbolt.
Ow.
We'll be careful.
Okay. Well, that was a rough start. What I get for trying to speed. Trypticon's tail.
Silverbolt, we've located Trypticon.
Down we
Uploading
go.
Coordinates now.
Just land on the health.
You could destroy me? You thought you could destroy
Trypticon?
Pathetic.
He's just laughing at us.
Abandoned Hulk Thurman. Your death approaches.
You heard, Silverbolt. His armor's too tough. He can't be invincible. We're overlooking something.
Look, I think his shoulder cannons are overheating. If we can cause them to overload, it might destroy him.
Ironhide's right. We've got to figure out how to overload those cannons.
Oh yes, that's right. You have to interact with. It's basically the same kind of gimmick as Omega Supreme. Alright. Wow. 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 His damage output sure is fucking absurd. I can't see fucking shit. Wow. I could not see shit. That was crazy. Actually, they probably just wanted me to transform there.
You thought you could destroy Trypticon? Pathetic.
He's just laughing at us.
Abandoned Hulk Thurman. Your death approaches.
You heard, Silverbolt. His armor's too tough. He can't be invincible. We're overlooking something. Look.
Yeah, they just wanted to drive around while he's doing this.
If we can cause them to overload, it might destroy him. Ironhide's right. We've got to figure out how to overload those cannons.
Bop. God damn.
Just need to let my weapon cool down.
Not exactly sure, outside of shooting those things where they're near him, what they want me to do. Okay, there we go. We shoot them during a very specific window.
Strategy's working.
I'll grind you all to dust.
This is not going to be a clear on this one. Can't change form here. I've never seen that pop up before. That's crazy. I forgot that they make you do this before the fight can even actually start.
Just need a moment or two.
There we go.
I think we just made him angry.
Woo!
The cavalry has arrived.
Hi.
Air raid. Heal Prime and the others. Jetfire and I will cover you.
Deploying healing charges. Just be near them when they detonate.
Goodbye, Air Raid.
Silverbolt. Jetfire.
They fucking died. Alright, here we go. Boss fight actually starts now.
Autobots, Trypticon is about to attack. Be ready for anything.
You cannot escape from me. Now,
Die. He's gonna stab his tail into the ground. And then summon a bunch of fucking spiders. I actually remember when we're allowed to hit him here. Now. There we go.
What's happening to his sides? They're changing.
He's still got the same problem. Too much heat buildup. Aim for those dissipation coils on his ribs.
We're
Alright, go, 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 go.
Ironhide's lead on this.
She's a little cunny when he's
Target
poisoned.
those
Cunt.
coils.
Got to poison with that tail. A little bit. Didn't put enough emphasis on that when I said it. Alright. He's just gonna do the tail thing again. I didn't notice how fucking big his chest is. Okay, just avoid this. Avoid this. Avoid this. Avoid this. It's actually very easy to do so. Open up your chest cavity again, idiot.
He ain't not as tough as he lets on.
Yeah, that looked really painful.
I'll crush you. I'll crush you all.
More big tail
Keep it
slam.
up, Autobots. We're hurting him.
More big tail slam again. Then after we blow up his fucking nipple vents, there's another phase. Where I think he has 3 more fucking weak points. Just barely missed it. Ow. I think there's an ammo reload down here. Somewhere. Yeah, there we go. No, that's just a different weapon. There we go. Alright, got what we needed. Alright, open up your titty again, please, sir. Thank you. I win. Okay, next phase. Ah! Welcome to phase 2. Boom. Now he has 3 weak points on his back that open up. Yeah, you just have to shoot those if I remember right.
Fools, I cannot be defeated. Witness my
True power.
We've barely even slowed him down.
Watch out for that tail!
Die!
Rawr.
I'll be ready again in 2 shakes.
Yep, there's the fucking spiders.
My weapons aren't hurting him at all.
Keep your optics open. He has to have some kind of weakness. Those power cores on his back look vulnerable.
Yes, something to shoot.
Shoot the giant glowing weak spot, Bumblebee.
Autobots, focus
Good
all
lord.
fire on Trypticon's dorsal power cores. It's working.
One down.
On.
Nothing can stop me. Nothing!
Let's keep punching these idiots. Wow. Okay. Picking that up was a mistake. Literally got us killed, like, instantly.
Fools, I cannot be defeated. Witness my true power.
We've barely even slowed him down.
Those missiles. Optimus? Can you please not get stuck on your fucking side?
Watch out for that tail.
Ooh.
Be with you again shortly.
My weapons aren't hurting him at all.
Keep your optics open.
Crazy that, like, Optimus's primary weapon is just, like, the minigun with no buildup.
Something to shoot.
Autobots, focus all fire
I'm literally
on
boosting
Trypticon's
as
dorsal
fast
power
as I
cores.
can, and I can't actually outspeed that. It's crazy. Alright. Start unloading. Johnny Ambush's Bumblebee. Yep. There is basically any voice actor that was in like anime or games at the time is in here somewhere. Bumblebee's just Johnny Young Bosch in this one. Like they just grabbed everyone. Alright, there goes one.
Nothing can stop me. Nothing.
Wow. Not actually sure what I got hit by there. Woo! Ooh. That up. He's doing a pretty good job of like not being stopped by just having like absurdly high damage output. Like I basically am just hearing a noise and being like, I have to go now. Man, vehicle weapons just do not do as much damage as they feel like they should. Time to go. Time to go. The reign of instant death is back. Just wanted ammo. Christ. Jesus. There we go. Ha 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 ha. And that's why I was getting out of the way. I'm like, I know he has one last bullshit special attack. I remember that much.
Primus, it worked.
Not really.
You haven't defeated me, Autobots.
You've lost, Trypticon.
Trypticon. Goodbye. Have fun falling into the earth. Falling never kills
Autobots,
anyone ever.
Roll out.
And I think that's just the end of the game. That I might have to mute in a second. Because the credits theme is you got the touch, you got the power, I think.
As their brothers evacuate the planet in the galactic transports.
You did it, Prime.
We did it, Ratchet. All of us.
All of
Many
us
brothers
together.
were lost today, but thanks to our combined efforts.
Yeah, see, look,
many
Jetfire just got
more
better
will
off
live
screen.
to find a
Good.
home elsewhere.
Optimus, Megatron is still out there.
We'd
And
be
as long
concerned
as
about.
we remain
Nah, our
here,
life god
we
is in a
shall
coma
assist
now
you.
for like a couple
But in
million
time,
years.
our
He
turn
needs
will
to
come
recover.
leave Cybertron as well. I have
Don't worry
commissioned
about him.
a new galactic
There's the
transport
Ark.
for us. An ark in which we shall make
He commissioned
our
it.
journey through the stars. No matter
There's
where
something
we
really
go,
funny about can you like
Cybertron will be
can
with
you
us.
guys build me a ship? I'll pay you money as like is literally ending. Like I said, this is isn't a very long or very in-depth game. Also, hello, thank you for the raid, Die. But it's a fun one. We played it a lot when we were but a little squid. So, we are going to be playing the sequel is the next intended playthrough, but we are going to be gone for about 4 days this week. Since we're heading down to Combo Breaker, we'll be sending our theater operator down there. So we will not be available for streaming in that time, but we do intend to come back strong. We're currently working on rigging our new model. The one you're looking at is like 2 years old or something now, and it's quite a substantial visual upgrade, we'll say. But that's going to be the primary concern. We're going to be returning to this with Fall of Cybertron, as well as getting back to a couple older games we haven't finished, like OG RE4. In case you're wondering what happened to that, we were having fun with it, and then we got into the water room at the end of a long stream, and we were stuck in the water room for like 20 minutes, because it just kept infinitely spawning guys at one point. And then we died, and then we didn't want to keep playing it at the moment. But we do intend to get back to that one in the future. Also, we're going to be streaming a lot of Night Rain, most likely, as that drops at the end of the month. So look forward to that. That said, I think that's going to be it for tonight. Let me go over to our chat here. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Ah, my tentacles. Hey! Thanks for coming out, U-Boot. Meanwhile, look great for it so far. Yeah, if you wanna see that, we haven't posted the full model yet, but you can see a couple work in progress screenshots on our Blue Sky if you head over there, which is just our Zorion as well. So pretty easy to find. You'll see our cute little face on it. But that being said, that's gonna be it for tonight. Thanks everyone for coming out. I would thank some people in particular, but unfortunately, our activity feed is just currently a black square with no information on it. I don't know why it's like that, but it is. So I can't see any information whatsoever. Thank you to both Dai and Chris for the raids tonight here. It was very appreciated. And thanks to everyone else who dropped by and stuck around. It's a pleasure to talk to you. If you want to see us do the sequel, drop a follow, and we'll be back at the start of next month, I think. Actually, we might be back. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. No, not planning a stream tomorrow though. We got a lot of packing and stuff to do, so it'll most likely be near the end of the month. With that said, thanks for coming out, everyone. Sweet dreams. Take care. And that's gonna be curtains for us here at the Theater of the First. I'll see y'all next time, okay? Bye-bye. This spooky-ass fucking robot music goes on in the background.